Hello, welcome. I just made myself some oatmeal and a coffee. I started The Conditions of Will last night. I thought we could do a little reading vlog of me reading The Conditions of Will. And let me just say, like, to start off, I did not know how much I missed Jessa's writing until I started reading this, and immediately, like, something clicked. And it just felt so familiar, and I just felt like so comforted in a way. Like, I can't even explain it. Also, look at this cover. Wow. Isn't it beautiful? It is so nice. And even the back part. Like, so pretty. And then the pages are different. Also, I've already highlighted a couple quotes in here. If this is going to be spoiler free, by the way. Like, this quote is on page 3. It says, conscious feelings are present on the surface and you make decisions around them. But subconscious feelings exist under the surface and they dictate your decisions too. Arguably, even more so. But often you only realize that in retrospect. Like, I just missed her poetic way of, like, writing. Oh my god, it's so hot. But this book is basically about Georgia. And she has to go back home for a reason. And she's from the South, where, you know, religious values are very, like, traditional. And she's lived in London for a couple years, and she has to go back home and see her family. And then there's tension and drama with her family, of course. From where I've already seen her kind of like have hit a wall with, like, her mom and her sister. Like, there's just, like, tension there. And the romantic love interest is Sam Penny, who is her brother's sponsor. So where I'm at, they just met and they just clicked, and that's kind of where I'm at. I'm very interested to see, because I like the way she's talking about, like, family and just, like, the drama there, because I feel like I can low-key relate, sadly. But yeah, I really like her writing style, and it's just so comforting, so similar. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna read it while I eat for a little bit, and then I'll update you later. Hey guys, it's the same day, but much later. I just came back from the gym. I was talking on the phone with my mom for a little bit, and I showered because I want to straighten my hair for the weekend. I don't really like straightening my hair because I have really curly hair, so just, like, a little bit of sweat at the gym will get me, like, back to frizzy and back to super curly. So yeah, I need to do that. So I didn't read at the gym. I thought I was going to, but I didn't, because I started playing Hay Day, and girl, I played Hay Day the whole time in the sauna, which was like 15 minutes. Usually I read in the sauna, but also I didn't want to get sweat on this book, so it's kind of good that I didn't read. I usually read when I'm gonna, like, eat. I don't know why. It's like the time of day that I find for myself to read, because I have 2 little kids, so once they're home, I don't really get to read until they fall asleep. But during the day, like, I like to go to the gym and clean up a little bit. So the only time I really get to sit is when I eat. So yeah, that's usually when I read. I'm probably gonna read in a couple chapters, and then I'm gonna go straighten my hair. And yes, my hair takes like 2 hours. I'm not even joking. So we'll see how much I read today. I'm liking it so far. I'm annotating it. I'm loving it. I just love the way Georgia talks. Like, she's funny, but, like, serious at the same time. Like, she's so relatable, I think. Like, Magnolia was so relatable to me, and I feel like Georgia is too. And I love that Jessa writes, like, these imperfect characters that you can see yourself in. And yeah, they can piss you off sometimes. I mean, Georgia hasn't pissed me off yet, but they can piss you off sometimes. But, like, it's real life, and you see past their flaws, and you love them anyway. And I think that's the best. I'm having lunch. I'm having a toast, avocado toast, but with, like, turkey on top, and then just, like, a yogurt with berries, because I'm trying to save my appetite, because later we're gonna eat KFC. And I actually never eat KFC, but my son got, like, a certificate for it, and my husband's been craving it. So I was like, okay, today's our game night, we might as well get KFC. And even better, that means I don't have to cook. So maybe that'll save me time, and I can read later, because I won't have to clean up dinner. Anyway, I'm gonna get to reading now. I will update you later. And my husband's been craving it, so I was like, okay, today's our game night. We might as well get KFC, and even better, that means I don't have to cook. So maybe that'll save me time and I can read later because I won't have to clean up dinner. Anyway, I'm gonna get to reading now. I will update you later. Okay, so I'm reading. I'm on chapter 8, and I think it's so interesting how Georgia, she's like a profiler almost. Let me see, how is it described in the description? She's a professional lie detector and body language savant. So she like reads people's like gestures, and like she reads their grimaces and stuff, and she's able to tell when someone's being genuine or when someone's being dishonest. I think that's so interesting, and it's like getting me kind of interested in that. Like I'm gonna start looking at people's gestures and their intentions more. But I thought that was so cool. Like I love that about her. That's just such a weird quality, but it's so cool. I love that Jessa included that in there. Okay, guys, I'm back. I got to page 122 last night. I'm on page 126 right now. I'm reading a little bit while I eat breakfast. I love it so far, but something got revealed that I kind of wasn't expecting. So I would check trigger warnings, you know, just in case. Also, I don't know how much I'm going to film today because my kids are home from school. And surprisingly enough, today's Friday, but surprisingly enough, whenever they're home, like on the weekends, I don't read as much because I'm like, we do things with them that take pretty much all day. So I don't get to read till nighttime. So I don't know how much I'm going to film today. Right now they're outside playing with their chickens. And then I might take them to McDonald's later because they have the Minecraft Happy Meals and my son wants to collect them all. So like we've been kind of collecting them. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to read today, but I'll probably read at McDonald's because I'm going with my mom. So when her kids go to, like, they forget about me and they just go play. So maybe I will get to read there, but I don't know if I will film there. I've tabbed it a little bit more. Oh my gosh, I feel like every like chapter there's like a quote that I love, and I love Jessa's writing, her run-on sentences. In an interview, she mentioned something about how the reason why we're so connected to her characters is because we're with them for those like mundane moments. And I was thinking about that, and it's true. Like when you watch shows like nowadays, you're only with the characters for like the big moments. And she was talking about how like in the older, you know, like One Tree Hill, Gossip Girl, you were with them for like the mundane moments as well. And that's what made you so invested in them, and like made you invested in them as characters. And that's how we feel about her books, right? We always compare Magnolia Parks to Gossip Girl because we're with Magnolia for the small moments. We're with her thoughts and everything. And it's the same with this book. Like Georgia, like I feel like I know her so well, and I understand her in a way that like I wouldn't understand another character if it wasn't written this way. So I'm really enjoying that. I'm really enjoying the writing. And like I said, I will update you guys later. We'll see how much I read today. I'm hoping to get at least to 250 today, but no promises. We'll see. Because I really want to finish this book before Tuesday, because Emily Henry's new release comes out on Tuesday. So I really want to be done by then. But like I said, I don't really read that much during the weekend, so we'll see. Anyway, that's my update. I'm going to continue reading and then go be with my kiddos. Okay, so bye. Okay, update. Today is Saturday. I read a little bit last night. I got to page 190. I was hoping to get to 250, but I was so tired I just went to sleep. And this morning I read one chapter, so I'm at page 196 right now. I'm like 40% in. And I almost cried last night reading this because something got revealed, something happened, and it hit a little close to home. And all I'm gonna say is, Sam Penny, thank you for being the man that you are. And I highlighted a lot more yesterday. I haven't been able to film because I've only been reading at night, and my kids are in the room with me sometimes, so I feel weird kind of filming them when we're here. But I've highlighted so many quotes in this book. I'm trying to find one that's like not a spoiler. Oh, this quote. Tell me this is not a Magnolia Parks quote. Well, you know, it's the same author, but like, tell me this wouldn't be Magnolia Parks. There are lots of kinds of love in the world, and not all of them make sense all the time. Tell me that's not Magnolia Parks. Anyway, whenever I read that, I was like, oh, I just thought about Magnolia and BJ. How many loves do you get in a lifetime? Well, anyway, I am really liking it so far. I'm enjoying it. I kind of want to take my time with it, but at the same time I want to finish it because I want to know what's happening. I feel like it's very like character driven, which I like books like that. I feel like Magnolia Parks was also that way, and I really do enjoy that. So yeah, that's my little update. Look at the tabs, cute. Anyway, I will see if I can read more today. I don't know what, because we're gonna go watch a movie. We're gonna watch the Minecraft movie later, so maybe I won't get to read too much today, but we'll see. I'll probably read tonight for sure, and then I'll update you guys tomorrow. So see you later. Good morning. It is actually Monday, and I did not get to read as much as I wanted to from this book this weekend. I'm currently on page 256. I was hoping to finish it today actually, but no, I have like over 200 pages to go, and there's no way I'm finishing it tonight. So yeah, maybe like tomorrow or Wednesday. I love it so far. I feel like I saw a lot of reviews about like it being very like insta lovey, and I didn't feel that way until like now. I'm like, oh, okay, so it hasn't even been that long. Like kind of felt like they knew each other for longer. But I think it makes sense for the context of like the situation. So I'm actually really enjoying it, and I really want to read more of it today. So maybe I'll film today a little bit more of me reading it. But like I said, like I always read in the weirdest times. So like at night when I really don't film, when I eat, which is weird because who wants to see me eat, and then also in the sauna, and that's like a weird place to film. So I never really like just sit and read and do nothing. I hardly ever do that, but I'm gonna start doing that more because I need to. So yeah, I will update you guys later today, hopefully. So yeah. So I'm in my car right now, but it's been a couple days. Today is Wednesday, and I just finished The Conditions of Will, and yeah, 5 stars, no notes. This book broke my heart and healed it. I tabbed it so much. The reason it took me so long is not because I wasn't enjoying it, but it's because every time I sat down to read, I really read it. I really saw this book for what it was, and I annotated the hell out of it. And yeah, Georgia is the most badass, most emotionally intelligent female main character I've ever read. And Sam Penny, everybody needs one of him. He healed something inside me that I didn't even know needed healing. He healed my heart, and he was one of my favorite parts of this book, but especially towards the end. Every character pissed me off except him. Georgia sometimes pissed me off, but not really. And this story just felt so real, so raw, so beautiful, and I think that's what made it what it is. So yeah, 1000% recommend. And I'm gonna end this video here now because it's been a couple days. Hopefully I will see you soon. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we read many more new releases together.